I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd places going.
Viral. Talcum powder. I miss talcum powder.
Okay.
It's one of those things that, boy, I look forward to going to the barber for that one reason. And I can't get that anymore. And it's such a small simplicity of life. Such a small simplicity of life that I miss. And I just wanted to share that with you, for
Okay.
whatever that means.
All right. All right. So
Talcum
how,
powder.
now, Josh, you go to the barber? Yes.
Yes.
How often do you usually go? I mean, did you go?
Every couple weeks. Every couple weeks.
And you liked after they shaved your head and did whatever. What do they do? They shave your head and they do what?
Shave my head, beard trim, style it, make me look like a white rapper. So I can be real. It's interesting. It never helped my rapping. Like, I still suck at rapping. I still do it, but I'm terrible at it. Like, when I say I'm white, I don't mean the color of my skin. I mean I am white. So, but anyways, they would trim it, and then at the end they put some talcum powder around here, just like a little freshener, clean it up, or like it. Man, I love that stuff. Just the feel and the smell, and I don't know, man. Have you ever had that talcum powder?
I have, and I'm going to ask you first. We'll get into talcum powder with me. So that talcum powder at the end of a barber experience, is that like a period, or is that like an exclamation mark, or is that like a semicolon? Could it be a colon? What is it for you? Is it a question mark? It's not. It seems very emphatic. For me, it's like, satisfied. I don't know. What is it for you? What punctuation would you put in there?
That's a good question. I don't know if it's definitely not a question mark. Maybe an exclamation point. I would say a period. I think exclamation point's too hard. It's not so abrupt because it lingers. I would just say it's a nice period. Just like,
Right.
We're good. We're done.
Right.
The experience is now ending. Right?
Okay. So it's a period. Now give me the font. What kind of font would that period be? I mean, everything that happened is probably going to be the same font as the period, unless you're really particular about your fonts or your periods. And what would it be? What kind of font would it be?
Wow. Okay. Fonts. I'm not a master of fonts. One font I really like is Segoe UI. I think it's a pretty nice font. It's very flowy, very simple. It might be more of a cursive font too. It might be a little scripty. It's elegant. It's an elegant font.
Okay, and would that be the talcum powder font that you would use for your period at the end of a barbershop experience?
In all my years of being alive, I would never have ever expected that question. That whole series of words. You might have to ask that again, because that question just threw me off. Like,
I have no idea if I can say it again.
If you ever took that question out of context, I think you could be arrested for it. I just don't know why. There's something with that question.
All right. I don't even know how to ask.
Talking about talcum powder and my period. That's all I heard. I don't know.
Okay. So you missed the talcum powder. Okay,
yes.
I'm going to suggest something. I'm just going to throw something out there. I'm pretty sure Amazon sells talcum powder.
It's not the same.
Okay.
See, there's an experience to it. I can shape myself too, right? It's not the same as being doted on a little bit, right?
Yes, I get it.
I mean, women can paint their own nails, but they go to the nail salon because someone else doing it is an experience. It's not the end product I'm worried about. It's the experience.
Okay. So here's my question. You live with your wife. Have you approached her about it and say, honey, would you give me the talcum powder period at the end of my shave?
She'll shave me, by the way. She will do the shaving.
Oh.
Not like the barber, but we'll just get everything short.
Right.
But I've never asked her for the talc. No.
Okay. I mean that's an option. I would. Okay, for me, talcum powder. There is. You like the minty talcum powder that kind of like sparkles?
There are flavors? I didn't know this.
Yeah, I mean they're tingly. Some of them are tingly.
That's
I I don't use powder that much. I mean, I'm not into the talcum powder. I rarely use it when I go to a barber shop. At the end, they sweep me. They brush me off,
yeah.
sweep me.
Well, let me ask you a question,
Okay.
because really we're not talking about powder. Really, we're talking about something a simplicity of life that you miss.
Mm,
Talcum is mine.
yeah. Yeah.
What's yours then? What's your simplicity of life? Small, meaningless, honestly, really, you can live without if you have to. Not a big deal, but boy, you kind of miss it right about now.
Wow.
And I mean, meaningless. It's got to be something meaningless. Don't say touch of another person, none of that kind of stuff. That's meaningful. I'm talking something meaningless.
uh, Josh, the only thing coming to mind right now. Today, I had this thought, and this is almost the opposite of your talcum powder experience. You ready?
Well, congratulations, first of all. This is awesome.
I had this thought that, today I need to go here, here, and here. I need to go like 3 places today. And I thought to myself, I really don't want to go anyplace. I want to stay here. I've gotten to the point where I'm starting to learn how to live by I have some people I live with. I'm learning to be comfortable not going out. Like already tomorrow, I'm going to go somewhere, and I'm thinking to myself, "Oh no, that's kind of like weighing me down." So to answer your question about the talc, what is the talcum? What is the talcum powder to me?
What is your talc? What's your talc, man?
What's
your
Oh my God, that's a talc. I don't. What is my talc?
What's your
I
talc?
tell you what my talc is. I tell you, I know what exactly it is. I was at Publix today. One of the things I had to do, get some food. And my talc was, I was reticent to go up and help a woman who dropped something on the ground. I like to be verbose. I like to hi, hello, upbeat. I'll tell Brianna, who was my cashier, her name. Hey Brianna, how you feeling today? How you doing today? A woman dropped a bag on the ground. She had a mask on, and I turned towards her, and I was like, no, she doesn't want me to come and help her. And it's not meaningless.
See, that's not meaningless though. Exactly.
I know. I don't. I mean,
you are so full of meaning. There, you have no meaningless stuff.
There's got to be something. I mean, you know what? I do like my back scratched. I mean, maybe that's
okay. There you go.
I miss my back being scratched, or I don't
Now,
know.
do you go?
It's part of my
Do you
life.
go to a professional back scratcher? Do you go to like a professional for it, or is this just like a friend?
Coming back to your idea about the barber shop. When I get my hair cut, the barber, the person who cuts my hair, will ask me if I want a massage, and they give me the little vibrating block that they put in your back, and them, and also all the massages that I've ever gotten in my life, there's always been an absence of connection. It's like a mannequin is doing this to me. There's no, when I know the person and they're scratching my back, it's like, oh my God, this is great, wonderful. So I have that experience that you have, that talcum, that vibrating, that rubbing my head, that I do miss. But it's touch for me. I mean, yours is an object. It's the talcum powder.
Yeah. Hey, can I give you just some advice? Next time someone asks you for something meaningless, just freaking say ice cream. just take some shit out. Like you got too much meaning in your life, man. Like you just say ice cream, or I don't know, something like that. Honking your horn. Like,
okay, wait a minute. Meaningless.
This is hard, right? It's hard to come up with something.
How did you come up with talcum powder? Did it just happen one day?
I don't know. The thought crossed my mind the other day, and I'm like, I want to talk about talcum powder today. It just crossed my mind. It's just like, I miss talcum powder. And then I thought to myself, that's meaningless though. It's so freaking meaningless. And that just got me thinking about, wow, I'm missing something meaningless. A simplicity of life kind of thing. So I don't know.
How many of those things, and I can't come up with one, but how many of those things are we starting? the whole spectrum and in the whole time spans of us being in this viral age, how many of these little things are we starting to miss, and possibly simplifying our life a little bit, maybe a
I
little
think the longer this goes on, the less we're going to miss these things, right? Like anything. The longer you can go without doing something, the less craving, the less you're going to miss it. And pretty soon we're just going to be a bunch of meaningful people. Maybe that's just my hope or dream. I don't know. But
that is a good sign. That is definitely a good sign.
definitely it could be.
Yeah. I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd places going
Viral.